Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I read all of the comments. And now, let's get on with the show. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, the party is on its way to the Blister, a dungeon with several gates in it. The party is carrying a device to temporarily turn the gates off, but they're ambushed on the trail. Garu is peppered with arrows, goes to the ground, and then struggles to stand back up. He manages to get his own bow out, draw it, and begin to engage the ambushing archers. Brock charges into the melee with Kimi at his side. They break through the battle lines and see that it's a horde of Sheesh, a creature similar to orcs. Kevin fires a burst of magical energy that kills the oncoming Sheesh, while John covers both of them with a magical shield. At the front of the ambush, Marcus and Mercy charge straight towards where the Sheesh have set up a barricade. They jump on top of the logs and then carry their charge further. At the very back of the party, Finn is fighting to drive off the monsters. He is not only the master of the loot, but he is also good with hunting daggers. He spins the daggers around in his hands, and the creatures are kept at bay. He lets slip one of the blades, and it catches a Sheesh right in the throat. The other beasts surge forward, thinking that he now only has one dagger to protect himself, but they're wrong. He flicks his hand, and his remaining dagger flies into the eye of one of the oncoming Sheesh, and then, as if by magic, there are two new daggers in his hands. They've lost the initiative, and suddenly Kimi and Garu have come to his aid. The ambush has failed, and the Sheesh retreat back into the woods. The party's wounds are light. Garu needs the most healing, and Mercy administers the aid. They make sure that all of their gear is still with them, and they continue to the Blister. They arrive at the Blister later than they expected. They see elements of the 20th Alt, the military unit that protects the town of Mountain Vale. They have dinner with the sub-alt commander, whose name is Bayesh. He tells them that most everything is under control. Some Sheesh have escaped from the mound, but so far they're able to handle that. The beasts are having some impact on the supplies coming from Mountain Vale, but it's little more than a nuisance. Bayesh asks Kimi to stay behind. She does, and he tells her that he would like to take her to bed now, and she can go and get ready if she'd like. Kimi tells him that she's not that kind of girl. Bayesh tells her that he does have 3 brothers. Now, Manthusian females usually want to have sons, and usually they place a premium on bedding with men who have a lot of brothers, but Kimi is tempted but says no, she's not that kind of girl. She came to the mound to get rid of monsters. Bayesh is embarrassed. He tells her that he thought she was one of the local Manthusian warriors that knew about his brothers and came here specifically for that. She laughs and they part friends. As she's heading back to the party, she wonders why she refused. She's a red feather, an adult, and not under any prescriptions by her distant mother, so she can bed with anybody she wants. She shrugs and heads to the tent that Kevin's in. When she comes into the tent, she tells Kevin about the offer that Bayesh made. Kevin tells her that, it would probably be best that she not get pregnant. When she asks why, Kevin tells her that before he met her, the sorcerer Madrigar had told him about some of her background, information that she doesn't even know. Also, there are the things that happened to Kimi when she was in the service of the evil queen. Kimi says she doesn't look back on that time fondly, the time she spent under the colors of Distaria. And she's glad that she's over that, and she just wants to put it behind her. She reminds Kevin of the promise he made not to tell the rest of the party about her indiscretions in the past. But she is interested in what other information he has about her. Kevin says that he'd like to tell her, but he's feeling weak and thinks he needs his rest after the trials of the day. Kimi knows that this is just a trick male Manthusians use when they want to avoid something. She says that she'll hear the story in the morning, though, and turns in for the night.